Logan Allen on the hill, 25 years of age, with a road trip to Seattle, and he dominated the Mariners, one of his best outings of the year.
Right back up the middle and past Rocchio. J.P. Crawford is aboard right away.
He had a liner that skipped right off the rubber. In behind second base, Rocchio to his left tried to glove it on a tricky hop, glanced off his glove, and Crawford is on at first base.
Here is Dylan Moore. There's a reason why there are so many righties in the lineup today. You look at the splits for Logan Allen. Righties batting Mike a clean 300 against him. This is absolutely tagged by the foul pole and a fair ball, a home run. You cannot get any more on one swing than that from Dylan Moore. Obliterated to left field. An early 2-0 lead. And that was close down there by that foul pole in left field. And Dylan Moore an early trip with the trident.
Here's the pitch on the way to Julio, swinging a line drive into the gap in right center field, and diving for the ball is Brennan, and he can't hang on to it. It looked like he made the catch, but he rolled over it as the ball popped out of his glove. Excellent effort trying to get to it into the gap in right center. If that ball gets on by Julio, an easy triple, maybe an inside the Parker. In and out of the palm of his glove.
And Garver hits a double play ball to short. Rocchio to second one. Jimenez turns it. Man, did Logan Allen need that. A 6-4-3 twin killer.
A roller to second. Jimenez will throw him out, and the inning is over, but the Mariners strike first. They lead 2-0. Guardians coming to bat.
Luis 6-7 with a 3.32 ERA, making his 16th start of the year.
Stephen Kwan with a 13-game hitting streak. He's gone 26 for 51 during that tear. Slowed it down. Kwan drives it deep right field. Haniger going back. It's over his head. Short hops the wall. Kwan on his way to second. He's in there standing with a double.
Well, this guy's incredible. He keeps the streak going as far as hitting goes. He will get his 11th double, and that's just what they needed. Give us a start.
Swung on, line drive, base hit into right field. Kwan had to make sure that ball wasn't caught, and so he'll stop at third. And the Guardians have runners at the corners, and Jimenez breaks an 0-for-15 skid.
Now the Guardians try to answer back after Seattle put 2 on the board in the top half of the inning.
Jimenez takes off. This is into shallow left field. Dylan Moore is waving everybody off. Robles comes in and makes the catch, and the runners retreat. Naylor 2 home runs yesterday, now 19 on the season. Always a double play candidate. On the ground, Locklear down to second base. Meanwhile, Jimenez trying to buy some time here, and they get the tag on him.
And Cleveland does get a run. How about that? Because it's not a traditional double play, the rundown by Jimenez between first and second was long enough for Stephen Kwan to score. Alert base running by Jimenez. 2-1 Seattle after 1. Well, you get first and third, nobody out against Castillo, and you feel like you should have gotten more out of it than one. You don't want this guy to settle in, so we shall see. As Will Brennan to the plate, and it's swung on, pounded deep right field. Forget about it. Tied at 2. Will Brennan hits number 7. This series has been exactly what we said it would be. Low scoring, tightly contested. 8-5, 8-0, and it's 2-2 in the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Does he go? Yes, he does. Strike 3. And that will retire the side. Strikeout number 1 for Luis Castillo.
Top of the order now, Stephen Kwan now has a 14-game hitting streak.
Well, a very rare strikeout. Stephen Kwan. That doesn't happen very often. Just his 15th strikeout this year.
It's just on a four-seamer. Challenged him. Gets so much movement on his four-seamer. It looks like a sinker.
In the air out to Robles. This will be a quick inning for Luis Castillo.
That's a 1-2-3 inning for Luis Castillo here in the third. We head to the fourth. We got a 2-2 ball game.
0-2 the count here on Haniger. Here's Allen's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Just went right after him with the hard stuff. Haniger down on strikes, and that's the second for Allen.
Outside, ball 4. Now the Mariners have a couple of men on base now with 2 outs for Ryan Bliss. Bliss down the line, and it's a fair ball off the wall. France is around to score. Robles into third. Ryan Bliss, a wall ball double, stands up at second base and has given the Mariners a 3-2 lead in the 4th inning. That was a frozen rope.
Yeah, it was. Mariners making things happen with 2 outs.
Little worm burner back to Logan. He'll set and throw, and the inning is over. But Seattle regains the lead 3-2 midway through the 4th.
So 1 down, and that'll bring up Brian Rocchio.
There's a line drive center field base hit for Brian Rocchio,
who continues to swing the bat well, very quietly, starting to bump up his numbers. And he has a base hit here with 1 out in the 5th.
Rocchio takes off, pitch a strike, the tag by JP, and they got him. Mitch Garver doing work behind home plate and cutting down Rocchio at second. That's a big out, number 2.
Upstairs, ball 4. So a 2-out walk. That's the first issued by Castillo this afternoon.
Kwan's an on-base machine.
And the Guardians trying to build a run now. Andres Jimenez, the batter.
Jimenez gets into one, deep center field. Rodriguez back, he's out of room, it's out of here! Andres Jimenez delivers with a go-ahead 2-out, 2-run homer, and it's 4-3 Guardians. That is Cleveland at its best right there. That's their 37th 2-out home run on the year, the most in the majors.
Here's the pitch. There he goes. The pitch is outside. The throw by Garver, and it's not in time. The ball popped free on the shortstop Crawford, and a stolen base for Ramirez.
So Castillo approaching 90 pitches.
You know, this is probably going to be his last inning, I would think.
Here's Josh Naylor, 2 home runs last night and 4 runs batted in.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on, line drive down the right field line. Fair ball headed to the wall. Ramirez will score. Naylor's on his way to second. The throw, not in time. He's safe. RBI double for Josh Naylor. And the Guardians now lead it by 2.
The Guardians with 3 2-out runs here in the 5th.
They know what they have to do to try and win, and they do the little things.
It really speaks to this group's collective competitive spirit.
Their bullpen's not nearly as deep as Cleveland's. Anytime you can get this guy out of a game, that's a win. So Haniger on with the fielder's choice, 1 down in the 6th, 5-3 Cleveland. The 0-1 swung on, smashed to short. Rocchio to second, 1. Jimenez turns this one. A double play to end the inning. Cleveland with a 5-3 lead. A pinch hitter, Cal Raleigh, will pinch hit for the catcher. Now the pitch to Raleigh, and he swings and misses, strike 3.
Ring them up, 98, bottom of the zone. Back-to-back Ks for Cade Smith. The Mariners go 1-2-3.
Will Brennan solo homer to right, a double and a line out. Boy, he has started to really swing it. 5 for 12 in this series. The
Hit
He got him.
right field. Back is Haniger, still going back. He's out of room. It's out of here. It's a 2-homer day for Chill Will.
Boy, he hit that one beautifully as well. There's a nice little insurance run right there. He tried to come inside on him again, and he was quick on the inside part of the plate, and he drilled it.
Second game in a row. The Guardians have had a player hit 2 home runs. Josh Naylor did it last night.
This year, when Cleveland has the lead going into the 9th inning, their record is 40-0, and that's because of that guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Book it. The Guardians take 2 out of 3 from the Western Division leading Seattle Mariners as they get their 46th win of the year, and Clase nails down his 22nd save.